because I'm a contributor. Are you a contributor? Are you an encourager? Are you an organizer? Which one are you? See, because I believe in this. If I get out of my cozy bed and leave my peaceful home every day, then my attitude should be, I am a difference maker. Because see, I can stay at home and stay in the bed if I want to come and make everybody's day bad. And you're serving the needs of Ziglar's customers. Because the customers come to you because they had a need. That's why they showed up in the first place. And are you an employee and a customer? How many employees and customers of this company? You're a customer too. And you expect a certain type of service. You expect a certain benefit from the product. The external customers expect the same thing. That's always my attitude. You want to go and refer family and friends. You have all these different people that need the service. That was the reason they started the company in the first place. A servant is the type of person you don't have to tell them, oh, there's a piece of paper on the floor. Can you pick that up? They'll just pick it up. No job is too hard for or beneath a person that is here to serve. They're not above any job. Their attitude is, I can do it. Look for ways to serve better. That's what you should do every day. Look for ways to serve better. And then you'll have a group of loyal customers. We first got our telephone in 1962. The first telephone my mother got was in 1962. She got that telephone through AT&T. That was 44 years ago. She still had the same phone number. She still used the same company. Nothing has changed. So look at that loyal customer. So how do you keep loyal customers? By providing good service. So you can't come to work with your bad attitude. I can't get up and have a bad attitude, otherwise we'll starve. Okay? But companies, and I worked in advertising for a while, and I look at all the advertising budget. There's a big advertising budget. And my belief is this. I said companies should not have to constantly spend money advertising, trying to bring customers back. Yes, they can spend advertising dollars to tell the customer about new products or the benefits of something new, but they should not have to spend their dollars to try to bring a customer back when I was already there. But we don't look at it like that. We look at it like, it's not my job. So many people have that attitude. I went into Singular one evening and the guy was like, 10 minutes to 7. Got 10 minutes. How you gonna come in at 10 minutes to 7 for me to take care of you? I said, well, it's obvious it's not your company. But what you need to realize is you're still getting a paycheck. And if the company folds, guess what? You fold. And then you wonder why the company folded. Well, what kind of service were you giving? So as you go through life, look for ways to serve. If you are unhappy or dissatisfied serving in your current capacity, what I say is become still, meditate. Say, dear God, I surrender this day to you. What would you have me do today? What would you have me do today? Remember these things as you go about serving and meeting the needs of others. My contribution counts. My action or inaction affects and touches the lives of many people. I get up, we got 24 hours in every day. We spend at least 12 hours, and you calculate it, you get up, you shower, you eat, you get dressed, you get in traffic, you drive to work, you have to spend 8 or 9 hours there, and then you have to drive back home. So you spend half of your day earning a living. You get to spend 4 hours with your family, and the other 8 hours you probably sleep. So if you take all of that time, then why not be the best and give the best service? As a servant, just know that there are no triumphs without troubles. When problems are encountered, you must face them and take action to handle them. Move forward to meet your objectives. I read a story recently about a farmer that had a donkey, and the donkey fell in the well. And the donkey was whining and crying, and the farmer said, you know what? Let me take this donkey out of its misery. Let me go ahead and bury it. I need to cover the well up anyway. So he went around to his neighbors and he said, I need help to go ahead and bury the donkey. So they came and they were digging and putting dirt over in the well, He didn't hear any more cries. And he looked over in the well, and guess what was happening? Every time they were throwing the dirt in, the donkey was so smart. Now, we're supposed to be smarter than the donkey. I want you to remember. The donkey was shaking the dirt off and burying it under his feet. And they kept doing it, and guess what? He lifted himself out. So you're going to have trials and tribulations, but guess what? You better be like that donkey and find a way to get out of it. Because people are there to help you if you ask for help. If your company has a bad reputation, we are the company. We can rebuild that reputation. Why would people come to us, or why would we want them to come to us and do business with us and spend their hard-earned money if we're not showing up and being the people we need to be? And so I want to ask you, is work for you a get to or a have to? See, I asked my friend this the other day. I said, work is a get to. She said, no, it's not. It's a have to. I said, no, it's not. It's a get to. She said, no, it's a have to. I said, why is work a have to? Work is not a have to. So I'll let you go away and answer your own question. But I'm going to tell you why it's not a have to. And she said, it's a have to because I have to pay my rent. I have to pay my car note. She was naming all these things she has to do. I said, you don't have to do those things. She said, but then I'll be homeless. Oh, well. That's why when we really realize that work is a get to, because you choose to have a house to live in. You choose to have a car note. You choose to dress nice. See, because I can take you downtown in every major city. I told you I travel all over the United States for Greyhound. I can take you to every major downtown city and show you the homeless people. And I got a friend, and she told me, she talked to a guy one day. He had a master's degree because she goes to feed the homeless, and she was asking him, why are you homeless? He said, because I got tired of all that stuff. I got tired of reporting to people. I just got tired of everything. So work really is a get to. It is not a have to. The other thing I thought about, the reason it makes such a difference in our lives, and you know Titanic has been on all week. Everybody here like Titanic?
Yeah.
And the reason you want to make sure you're giving 100%. I got this little book, and it's called The Unbelievable Truth. And it said the Titanic almost certainly would have made a safe passage if it hadn't been for a cranky radio operator. A passing ship, the Californian, warned John George Phillips of the potential danger. However, Phillips was tired, still had dozens of messages to send for passengers, and told the Californian, leave me alone. 40 minutes later, at 11:40 p.m. on April 14, 1912, the ship struck an iceberg. 2 hours and 40 minutes later, the Titanic was gone. All because one person told me, I'm tired. Tired of what? Then stay home. Let somebody else handle the job. Because what we do affects a lot of people. The decisions you're making at work, everything that you're contributing makes a difference. And I'm going to leave you with this. I read this story. No, I was watching the news last week or week before last. And this family was getting a transplant. Their son was getting a kidney transplant. You may have heard it, and he got the transplant through Baylor Hospital. And they did the transplant, and the kid died. The kidney was affected with rabies. Not only did that young man die, but 4 other people died because there were 4 other people that received body parts from that one donor. The family was so upset because they said that kidney had been rejected several times. So how did it even get to Baylor? Did somebody just say, oh, well, we'll try it? We'll try it. I don't know what happened, but 5 people died because of somebody's poor decision or somebody didn't pay attention. I don't know which one it was. And lastly, what I want to talk to you about is that every day you get up and come to work, your company should make you want to shout. Why should you want to shout? Because you get a paycheck, because you're serving the needs of someone else. You have a job to come to. You can feed your family. You can have insurance for your family. You have all these wonderful things. And I say every day when I get up, Lord, let me live this day as if it is my last, because one of these days we will be right.